Now you can change lighting of your videos and render using ComfyUI and AnimateDiff. Download the workflow from the description below and open it inside ComfyUI. Select a video and a light map video. Apply the settings and hit render. Let's start with the installation. Drag and drop the workflow in ComfyUI, and it will show the missing nodes. You can easily install them using the manager. Just select all the nodes and click Install. After install is complete, restart your ComfyUI. If you have problem during the installation, you can open these links for help. For all the necessary models used in the workflow, the link and location will be given throughout the workflow. The workflow is broken down into small groups for easy understanding. Inputs 1 group for enter ring settings. Inputs 2 group for source video settings. Input light map video group. AnimateDiff group. Composing group for IC and light map compositing. Case samplers group. Group for face fixer. And finally output saving group. I will explain all the basic settings of this workflow one by one. Sampler steps determines the total number of steps case sampler takes to render an image. Detail enhancer increases the small details in the final render. Seed controls the generation seed for every case sampler. Sampler CFG controls the CFG values of the case samplers. Refiner upscale works like the high resolution fix upscale value. Enter prompts which best describes your image with the new lighting condition. Negative prompt is already configured to give best results. Feel free to edit it. Clip text encode nodes helps to maximize quality. Leave them at full. Use only SD 1.5 models here. Select your VE model. Choose any realistic, animate or cartoon model for stylistic rendering. Lower res are optional. Use around 50 to 70% strength for best effect. Upload your source video here. It should be under 100 MB. Comfy will fail to upload larger size than 100 MB. It should be no longer than 15 to 20 seconds. It will run out of memory on longer or HD videos. Click and upload your character video you want to change light of. Here you cap the rendering resolution. Whether be landscape or portrait, max resolution will always be under or equal to set value. Use value between 800 to 1200 for best results. This will take up more VRAM. Use frames load cap of 10 to test out first. Use skip frames value if you need to skip some starting frames. Light map videos will also skip this much frames. Masks are created using the robust video matting node. Depth maps are created using the latest Depth Anything v2 model. Use co-adapter depth model for best results. You can also use a single map or video as a light map. For video, click and upload a light map video you want. Make sure it is longer or equal to source video's duration, else it will give error. Use this light-based ControlNet model only. Use low values in CN strength and N%. Higher values may cause overexposure or sharp light transition. Choose Motion module in AnimateDiff for best results. This is adjustment for IC conditioning. It does not affect much but still there. IC light conditioning is set to 0.2, which is good. When generate new background is enabled, it will try to render new background according to light map. You can compose light maps in various combinations. Light map can be on top or bottom. The above layer will be more dominant. Blend modes can be any. Multiply and screen works the best here. You can also control the strength of the blending. Here you can adjust the character's layer properties. Here you can adjust overall properties of the light map. Here you can adjust the brightness and darkness of the overall render. Final light map preview will be showed here. You can compare this with the above preview and have an estimate where the new light will render. For the IC light map model, use only the FC safe tensors. Others will give error. You can play with the case sampler end and start values. You can upscale the images if faces are not looking good. Enter prompts for face fix. Like smiling, it's optional. When all the frames are rendered, it will be exported in the Outputs folder of the ComfyUI directory. You can unmute this node and can save in your desired location. You can render longer videos or in batches with the part 2 of this workflow. For this you'll need to extract 3 passes of the source video first in order to run the workflow. Make 3 folders named Frames, Mask and Depth. Inside ComfyUI, load the video with a Load Video node. Make 3 JD, CN image saver nodes. Copy the directories and paste them in the saver nodes. Now make robust video matting node and depth anything v2 node. We will saving masks till we need to convert masks into image node also. We will make a image rebatch node and set value to 50 so we don't run out of memory during rendering. Connect them and run. We will need a light map image sequence inside a folder also. We will use After Effects for making this light map. Drag and drop the original videos so we will have exactly the same number of frames so it will not give any errors. Drag and drop light texture videos you want to use on the top of the source video. Resize and place them accordingly. We will render this as JPG sequence in the lightmap folder. You can also export a MP4 if you want to use this lightmap in the Part 1, the all-in-one workflow. Next, we will open the main image-to-image workflow. This workflow is same as the previous IC workflow. In this you have to put folder paths instead of videos. Make a new folder output and paste the path in the output folder node. In this you will control the batch rendering. I put 10 frames in the batch range for testing. Set the lap counter to increment to move on the batches. Copy and paste the paths into the respective nodes. Set the scaling if required. If you have some extra dollar to spare, you can run this workflow on Run Comfy Cloud too. This workflow has a dedicated workflow page with all the documentations. Link will be in description below. You can simply click this button. Sign in with your account. Run this workflow. Choose an appropriate GPU machine according to your need, and launch the machine. After booting up, you can directly run the workflow. No need install any nodes or models. All are pre-loaded on Run Comfy. Just upload a video and light map. Select Models and Settings and hit Render. Renders will be saved in ComfyUI output folder. You can download them from here. Meet you in the next tutorial.